Hello everyone, today we'll try to make something like a sci-fi stuff, so let's go. I will try to make a different workflow this time because it will be a very simple material. As you can see, I will only use this um, gradation and I will rotate this. Let me go right here, okay, and let me decrease the X and Y amount. And what I will do is I will scale and make a scale random. In blending mode you can change to max. With this you can see a perfect blend right here. So let me go back here and change the scale again. Make some changes in the X and Y amount. Let me switch to a high number. Maybe something like this can work. And an eye random position. Let me decrease the X and the amount. I think it's too much information for a material. Scale down. And what I will do is create a slope blur and I will connect these two. Samples on maximum. The intensity I will decrease a little bit, but the mode will be the minimum. Like this. Okay. Let me change some parameters. And I will select a mirror grayscale and I will mirror this in eye position. And let me connect right here to see how this shape is working. Let me increase the normal and let me apply the ambient occlusion. As you can see, it's a really interesting shape for sci-fi stuff and it's really quickly. So it's really interesting. For example, this shape is really awesome and extremely random. As you can see, if you only with small changes in the X and Y amount, we can get a really good and a different shape for sci-fi. So this is basically my shape, and with this I will start making the color. So to create the color I will use the curvature. The curvature is smooth. Because with this we have some few information that can be really useful for make this stuff. So for example, I will start with a gradient map and maybe I can try make something blue or dark gray or gray more like a blue like this. Let me connect here. And a very important step is create our metallic map. To make this is just connect in our curvature and I will invert this and blend back with the spots too. Spots too. Let me connect right here. And I will create here a histogram scan. To control my roughness. So let me connect back here, and I will create another histogram scan, but this one needs to be more white, like this, and connect right here. And as you can see, we have here a really interesting metallic material. So let's see how the height map is working. So I will enable the tessellation and I will scale up, and it's really interesting. It's really strange because we only use this. Um, as you can see, if we change the X and Y amount in the tile generator, we can experience more different shapes. So for example, let me switch here. Haha, it's really interesting. Oh, the shape is really awesome. So, okay. Now, what I will do is I will create some edges. Um, and to make this, I can use the high pass or the curvature smooth. Let me try make this with the high pass first. If not work, I can use the other one, the high pass grayscale. Let me connect right here and create a gradient. And with this, I will take the black color, put right here. Like this. And I will create a slope blur grayscale. Don't forget to change your gradient map to grayscale. And I can try use noise. So let me make some changes, decrease the intensity, and make this more like this. I will make a transform to make a zoom, and with a levels I will control this. Okay, now I will blend my gradient and I will put this one in my opacity, and I will select another color, something like light gray, something like this. And if we connect, you can see this damage in edges. It's really interesting and you can use, it's very useful. Let me try another color, um, maybe something like with saturation. Let's see. Something like this. And I will try to make something is I will duplicate this tile generator and I will change the pattern to square. And I will use the luminous random and the same mirror grayscale. Just to see what I get. Oh, it's a different shape. Yeah, totally different. But don't matter. I can use the edge detect right here because I want to create some lines, like a painted lines. I can use the strips. Uh, Let me decrease the size, a little bit the softness, and the shift. Something like this should work. And I will create a blend and a shape to use this as a mask. So shape with the scale, decrease it in I, and let's blend as multiply. Something like this. I can create another blend and use multiply again. And I will create a slope blur with clouds. Switch to minimum and decrease the intensity. And now with the levels, you can control this one to make something like a damage painting. So again, I will create a blend, put this in my opacity, and for example I can use the same uniform color to make this paint right here. Maybe I can decrease this to make this much more soft. Make some changes in color. It's really interesting how the shape works. If we change to sphere to tiles, you can see the shape work perfectly. And just with quick changes, we can make a totally different shape. So, this one is the quick tip for today. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I see you next time. But just before, let me make some changes right here.